Super Bowl champion and NFL legend Willie McGinnis, and the Vince Lombardi Trophy. Super Bowl champion, Pro Football Hall of Famer, and Houston native, Michael Strahan.
That's what NFL football is all about. Robert, you know how hard these are to get. And this is your fifth under your leadership, Coach Belichick and Tom Brady. What an unbelievable achievement for your organization. Congratulations to your organization, to your fans, to your community. We're so proud of you. Take your Super Bowl trophy home to New England.
Mr. Kraft, what do you got to say to all your fans out there that after the first 4 weeks of the season, your quarterback's not starting and to find yourself in the greatest Super Bowl ever played, and you're the victor?
2 years ago, we won our 4th Super Bowl down in Arizona. And I told our fans that was the sweetest one of all. But a lot has transpired during the last 2 years. And I don't think that needs any explanation. But I want to say to our fans, our brilliant coaching staff, our amazing players who are so spectacular, this is unequivocally the sweetest. And I'm proud to say, for the 5th time, we are all Patriots. And tonight, for the 5th time, the Patriots are world champions.
Thank you, Mr. Kraft. Congratulations, sir. 5 out of 7. Bill Belichick, Coach Belichick. Up over here on this side, Coach. Well, there's so much debate about who's the greatest coach in the history of the NFL tonight that got solved. That would be you, my young man. Congratulations.
Thanks, Terry. But look, it's all about these players. We got great players. They're tough, and they compete. We thought they competed for 60 minutes, but it took more tonight. These guys competed down 28-3. They never looked back.
That's what I was going to say. You went in at halftime. This football game was pretty much getting out of control. Both of you tried opening drives, didn't score. They go down and score. We got a 28-point game here, and it just looks like all the wind's out of your sail. How did this team come back?
They just keep competing. We got great players, and they just compete for 60 minutes or longer.
Coach, congratulations.
Thanks,
well deserved.
Thank you.
Thank you. Tom Brady. Well, I got the greatest coach in the NFL. Might as well have the greatest quarterback. Tom Brady. Oh, man. How good is this, boy? Huh? Here, let me hand it. No, let me hand it to you. Up. How sweet is that, Tom? The only four-time MVP, the only quarterback, the first quarterback to ever win 5 Super Bowls. This is not easy, Tom. Coming out in the second half, this just did not look like the same Patriot team we've seen all year. What turned it around? Was it the penalty, the holding call, the pass that was incomplete after the great catch by Jones, and all of a sudden, you go down and tie this thing up?
Well, there were a lot of plays that, Coach talks about. You never know which play it's going to be in the Super Bowl, and there was probably 30 of them tonight that if any one of those would have been different, the outcome could have been different. But I'm so proud of our guys, our coaches, the team. It's unbelievable, what these guys have accomplished all season. I'm just proud to, be a part of this great group.
Your father is here for the first time this year. Your mother, after an illness for 18 months, Galen, she's here tonight. You dedicated this game to her. She has got to be beyond herself right now.
Yeah, they're all happy. So it's nice to have everybody here, and it's going to be a great celebration tonight. So thank you to all our fans, everyone back in Boston, New England. We love you. You've been with us all year. We're bringing this sucker home.
Tom Brady. Let me bring in James Lewis. James, come on in here. For all you Patriots fans, there's always the great quarterbacks and the great coaches, but now we got us a great running back that can catch it out of the backfield, score the winning touchdown. Tell me, what was the play, when it was called, how did you feel?
It was a toss play. The offensive line did a great job blocking. Receivers did a great job blocking. I just had to run through one guy and just get the ball in the end zone. The game's on the line, you got to find a way in.
And when you saw the hole, you said, oh my God.
Got to get in, that's what I said.
James, congratulations. All right, listen, ladies and gentlemen, Houston, the Patriots have landed. Back to you, Kurt.
And so the New England Patriots revenge tour 2016/17 is complete. It took 51 years, but we got our first overtime ever in the Super Bowl, and it winds up in another New England championship. Back with more of the postgame from
the Ford Postgame Show, brought to you by Ford. Going further so you can.
A million reasons, give me a million reasons, giving me a million reasons, about a million reasons. I bow down to prayer and try to make the worst seem better. Lord, show me the way to cut through all this worn out leather. I've got
I think we had about a million reasons to think this game was over after the third quarter.
Wow.
Never before had we seen a game go to overtime in the Super Bowl. Never before had a coach won his 5th. Never before had a quarterback won his 5th. Never before had we had a 4-time MVP. Never before had we seen a team come back from more than 10 points down. The Patriots bounced back from 25 points down to win the Super Bowl. This is crazy, Michael.
Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely insane. And I am so happy, though, for this man here. Let it out, Howie. Smile. Everybody, you don't realize how stressed he has been, and to see his son go through the journey he's gone through and end up here, and it looked very dire, my friend. We were a little scared in the back, but to come out like this, I'm happy
His
for you.
journey here was as improbable as the Patriots comeback. We're dumbfounded. This is amazing. I'm so happy for Chris. I'm happy for that Patriot football team, and it's the toughness that team shows coming out the second half, down 28-3 with 8:30 left in the third quarter. Nothing short of remarkable.
Can I quickly add, a guy asked me, I walked all the way down when Brady took the ball to take it down and tie it up, and he turned to me and he said, do you really think he can drive it all the way down? I said, just watch.
And Chris celebrating. Fourth father-son duo ever to play in and win a Super Bowl. And look, Howie's Grandpa Howie.
That's Waylon. That's the grandson, Waylon.
Chris's son joins him right there. 24 Legacy is next right here on Fox. We will continue our Super Bowl coverage over on Fox Sports 1. Right after we are through here, we'll have players join us as well, so make sure you flip over there. But first, let's get your final thoughts, starting with you, Jimmy.
Well, we talked about Super Bowl experience. Was that going to come into play? Well, I think the experience did come into play in this game, because Atlanta, once things turned on them, then all of a sudden they said, oh no, what's happening? Whereas, New England and Tom Brady, they've been here so many times. They were persistent. They hung in there. They still were believing that they could win this ball game.
Absolutely, and when I saw Brady up there, the first thing he said on his way up was, I'm tired. So you deserve to be tired. And I know it's a special win for him in front of his mother, who's been battling her sickness for 18 months, the father, to have them here with his family, his kids, his wife. And then I saw Rob Ninkovich, and he said, you know what? I said, that was an unbelievable comeback. And all he said, you know why? And he pointed to his heart. They have heart. They don't quit. And Belichick wasn't so mad at him when he gave up that touchdown. He came up and said, I'm not so upset.
Well, what happened was you saw earlier in the game, Atlanta got the turnover to get the 14 points earlier than the 21. Flipped that over in the second half, and then you saw the turnover by Matt Ryan, and then the quick touchdown, and then the momentum changed right there, and Atlanta started tightening up.
You know what? This was an historic night in so many ways. Our coverage will continue over on FS1, so flip over there. We'll have Patriot players join us, but right now here on Fox, it's time for 24 Legacy.